Hi guys, welcome to the next video. So I'm hoping to get this out before it gets too dark. I tried the lights and it just makes it look very artificial. But today I've done my foundation, my primer, my concealer, just for the kind of sake of the video. I've used my Maybelline eraser in Peach just to kind of, before my concealer, just to kind of brighten up areas. Then I used my e.l.f. hydrating concealer and I went in with my weekly rotation makeup is, which is the Rimmel Lasting Finish. So I'm really hoping, guys, that I'm getting the lighting correct. And then I've tried my Sheglam. I've had this for a while, and it's just the brow. So I've tried that today, and this is what it looks like. And so you just kind of has kind of brush effect. I kind of wanted to try it and not kind of forget that I had it. I've had it for quite a while. So yeah, so all that's done. And what we're doing today is I'm reviewing. Now I've been reviewing this myself for about 2 weeks, so I have a lot to say about it. So we will fast forward it, you'll still see it, and then we'll chat about it afterwards. But I thought I'd just get my bronzer and my blush and eyeshadow done with you guys today. For my bronzer, I'm first of all going to go in with the W7 Golden Glow Drops, and I tend to just pop it on my hand and place it where I need to. So we're just going to pop that there. I have had such bad leg pain, guys, in my left leg for about 8 days now, and so a little bit too much came out, but that's okay. And just anything I've tried isn't helping. It's really sore now. I don't know what's going on. It's like an ache kind of feeling, so I'm just I just pop it around here, and it's not too shimmery. I like it. It gives it a lovely kind of color to the face, very natural. And what I'm going to do is just use my sponge to just kind of dab it in, and then if I need to, I will use my brush. So that's what that looks like. It's my absolute favorite. I do have the Drunk Elephant too. I will pop up below somewhere here or in the description. I've done the Revolution ones as well, and you can see there it just gives a gorgeous, and all I'm doing is pressing that into the skin, and it's just absolutely gorgeous, guys. For me, it's just my go-to. It really is. And then same thing, just connecting it, making sure, even though they're spaced apart, just to connect them. And then you can kind of use a brush if you need to at the top. Sometimes I do that just to bring it down a bit. But my leg, I don't know what I've done, guys, but my left leg, the pain, it's like an ache. It's probably all I can kind of say how it feels, just like an ache. I'm just kind of massaging that in there. Okay, you can see there, guys, it just gives that sun-kissed glow, and it didn't take very long. And then I'm just connecting that up here as well, and then it's not going to kind of affect any blush or anything that we do today. I've switched around the blushes today as well. I'm going to be using my Rimmel Maxi blush, and that's that one. And the lid just fell. So yeah, something always happens, doesn't it, guys? Let me just grab the lid. That was my Rimmel bronze that I'm using today, just fell out of nowhere. I don't know why, it wasn't even near it. I think I've just gotten an Amazon package. One moment, guys. All going on today, guys, sorry about that. I got an Amazon package, and all it is the W7 primer, but the anti-redness, because I've just been noticing there is a lot of redness in my face lately, and so all it is basically is the green one, basically the exact same formula. It's just anti-redness. You can get a purple one, and that's kind of for dullness, but yeah, sorry about that, guys. They were just about to ring the doorbell, and it's probably the loudest doorbell I've ever had in any place I've lived, so I could just see them at the window there. So yes, it's basically the same price, everything else, it just has anti-redness, so that's why I thought I'd get the green one when this is finished. So yes, so that's the kind of bronze. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of set that with my Rimmel, and this is the natural bronze, and is there an actual, yes, Sunlight 001. So let's take the lid off so you can have a look at that. Has kind of a little swirl effect in there, really nice. I've been using it for years. So all I'm going to do is use my blender brush. Everything's dropping today, I don't know what's going on. And this is my Real Techniques buffing brush, and we're just going to take it really gently because a lot comes off, guys. So we're just gonna, and it's a really good color match as well. Now I don't always set, you don't need to set the W7 Golden Glow Drops, but I kind of like to, particularly if I'm going out or anything like that, I like to kind of just set things. So it's a really nice kind of colour, very good colour match I always found. And that's just the Rimmel Natural Bronzing in 001. Okay, so now we're going to use a maxi blush from Rimmel that I haven't actually used, and it is in my rotation. I'm sorry about my hair, I just have it up. I did straighten it, but I have it up because my hair is kind of, it just gets in my face when I try to do my makeup. So this is the maxi blush. It is in Wild Card. I couldn't get a deeper one because I'm really into kind of my deep kind of blushes at the minute, and I couldn't find a deeper one. And after that, I'm just going to put some lip oil on while we're doing everything else, because I am finding that my lips are getting quite dry lately. And I'm just going to go in with the cheeks. This is just a brand called the Cheeks, and this is what it looks like here. And we're literally just going to kind of place that up here just along the cheekbone as well, and I'll just show you what it looks like on the brush. And again, you don't need a lot, so I'm just looking in the mirror here very lightly, and you can see, I'm glad we're catching the daylight, guys. I really am. Sorry, it's a bit of a hectic one today. Just the pain has been unbelievable. So I've currently got, I've taken paracetamol soluble, so it kind of hits the system quicker. Then I've been told I can take ibuprofen with that, and then I got a friend recommended Voltarol, but the smell is so bad, so I wanted to, it's not bad, it's just a really small, like strong menthol kind of scent to it. So it's Voltarol Max Strength Pain Relief, and I've been putting that on my leg. I don't know what's happened. I didn't fall. I have no idea what's really happened there, but it's so painful, guys, honestly. So I'm not really sure but it just won't go. It's like an ache, like a dull ache that and sometimes when I press on it, or if I stand for too long, like it kind of gets worse, and then it reaches the hip. So I think because this is the 8th day, if it doesn't improve, I'm gonna have to go to the doctor, because I really don't. I know the first thing they'll probably say is, did you fall? Have you sprained it? And I haven't. I really haven't. So what I'm gonna do, I can see it's quite strong. So all I'm gonna do is get my blending brush, and this is just my e.l.f. blending brush, and just kind of blend that out. And then we can go straight on to the eyes. I've got 2 palettes for the eyes today. Both really good value. So I've got this, I've had for a very long time. This is Sheglam, and it's in Charm School, and it's got 2 glitters. I would say 1 glitter, 1 shimmer, and 2 mattes. And then I've got this, guys, and they're such good value. I've got 2 so far, and what we'll do before that, because I did say I was going to put some lip oil on. This is just the Profusion Juicy Lip Tint. I've had them for a couple of months now. I used them in the summer. They're really nice. This is what it looks like, and they have like a really sweet kind of candy scent to them. So it's just because my lips are feeling dry. Okay, and that's just kind of nice, and it feels really moisturizing, and there's no stickiness to it either. So we're just going to put that on for now. Okay, so yes, if I show you, this one doesn't have a name. So the other one had Charm School, which was from Sheglam. But this one doesn't have a name. I got it in Poundland. I didn't realize they had such an extensive makeup range. The other day I was just going in, and I'm terrible. I just grabbed it. It was only, I think, £1.50 or something like that. Let me just open it, because they're quite... I've had it again for a while before the no-buy. So anything I show you today is for before my no-buy. So I'm doing a no-buy December and January. Just want to prioritize different things, but in saying that, I do have a lot that I haven't just shown on camera. So I've got another Shein palette with like a leopard kind of outside of it, but it's very goldy bronze, and that's a really nice palette. So let's just try and open this. It's like nobody wants to get into this one here, because I think this is the one we're going to use today. I think just because of the bronze and the blush, if I was to use this as well for a daytime look, I just think I prefer this one. So let me just open this and I'll come back. This is what it looks like. You can see it's kind of like shimmery gold. Then you've got, I would say this is glitter and this is shimmer. So if I just show you those 2 there. Glitter and shimmer. I think one is a lot stronger than the other, but I think that's what's supposed to be. And then you've got these 2, a lighter brown and a darker brown. So it's a very simple kind of easy go-to look. So if I just do that again, so you can see there, I don't know if it's gonna, because I put some of that bronzer on there. That's what that looks like there. So quite a simple but very nice look. I'm gonna go back in with that blender brush because I can kind of see the bronze is looking a little bit like it's kind of stuck in certain places, but I think it's quite warm in my room because I've got a new app on the phone. So basically, because my heating's electric, I have to be super careful, otherwise the bill will just go up. So what I've done is, if I'm on my way home from work, what I can do is basically on the app you can switch on your heating before you get home, basically, so it's warm when you get in, which is great, but you just have to be careful to switch it off again. And this morning it was quite warm when I came back, so I think the room has just kept the heat for some reason. So that's that. Okay, all right, so we're going to go in into the crease because I do want to really talk about this. So let's just before that go into a quick kind of what it is before the eyes. So you've got your double-ended Sheglam. Lots of brands have come out with it. L'Oreal is Burgandy. So again, the packaging, even though it's not the most important thing, is very, very pretty. So you've got a lengthening and a volume. So this one here. So lengthening to kind of get those lashes out, volume to really make them look bigger than they are. So this is the lengthening, and you can see it's a burgundy color. And then you've got the volume, which is a thicker consistency brush, and you can see the color is burgundy. So we're going to do that in the fast forward motion, and then I'm just going to go in where we're going to go in with the eyes. So let's start off with this brown in the crease. I'm just going to get my blending eye brush here, and I've cleaned all my brushes, so it should be fine. I'm just going to get my mirror here. So yes, I'm kind of hoping that if this doesn't go, this eye pain, or this not eye pain, sorry, this leg pain, I'm going to have to go to the doctor because I really don't know what's happened. It's like an ache. It's like it's kind of the back of the knees, then it's the knee, and almost like muscle pain or muscle ache. So I'm really not sure what's happening. And it's just worrying that it's like 9 days later and it's still there. So you can see this takes a lot to come on, but it is the lighter brown. It is the lighter color. And this is the swatch. Let me do a quick swatch. So it is a lighter color. So what we might do is go in with that warmer brown, which isn't a matte or a shimmer, and see what that does. And that does kind of just give a bit more warmth, which I was kind of looking for. So you've got your cooler tones there. You've got a cooler and a warmer brown, whichever you like to go for. Okay, so we're going to do that on the other eye. The warmer brown, I think, just opened up the eye a bit better. It just kind of went with the look we're doing today. But I didn't realise that they did such an extensive range in Poundland. And if you are on a no-buy or a low spend or anything like that, certainly the eyeshadow quads look like they're worth it. So let's just have a look at that. Okay. Just making sure that's in the right direction. Okay, and what I'm going to do is go in with this gold just on, actually, what's this one like? No, okay, go in with that gold just as a little bit of sparkle. And what I tend to sometimes do is use my finger because it's more of a shimmer. I don't think it would look out of place today if it was an outside look. No, it doesn't. It looks lovely. So it's darker in the pan, but then it comes off lighter on the skin. Okay, let's do that. So that's kind of a nice, they actually really all complement each other. The one I wouldn't usually use, I think I wouldn't go to again in the palette, is the kind of cooler toned brown. But everything else I certainly would use. So let's just double up on that shimmer because it really does waken up the eyes. And we're then so what I'll do now that that's done is I'm going to curl my lashes in fast forward. We're going to do the mascara in fast forward, and then I'll talk about how I feel about it. Before that, guys, I'm just going to set with the matte fix from Revolution. Again, this was a 3 for 2 in Superdrug, and it just really helps all weathers. In the summer, I think I did a video about how I spent the whole day in Oxford. It was like 25-30 degrees and it kept everything on. So we're just going to quickly let that set. So now let's fast forward, curling the lashes and the mascara, and then we'll come back.
Come talk to me. I love the way you're on to me. Looking at you, looking like you're wondering if we're here for the same reason. And now that you wanna play in the sun.
Okay guys, so that is the finished look. The burgundy comes out in the light when you're inside. So basically, if I go into kind of how I feel about it, I absolutely love it. One thing that I always want in mascara is waterproof. It's waterproof completely. So I have been inside and outside with it. Last week I went out. I was in and out of different places. It was absolutely fine. It was raining and I didn't have any issues whatsoever. The volume and lengthening, I love the fact that you get a 2-for-1, because a lot of companies are coming out with burgundy mascara. I know there's a trend at the minute, but they're not really coming out with those double-ended, which I like the fact that the Sheglam has come out with that. Again, it just lengthens them so much. I always curl my lashes anyway, but straight away I can see that it just gives them that length, and then the volume just really kind of makes them thicker. And it's very rare, guys, that I trust a mascara in, you know, the bottom lashes, and I do completely. I trust it completely. There's no smudging. I'm not afraid. So I do go in with the thinner one. So the lengthening one is what I go in with the lower lashes, and I go with both with the top. But absolutely, that's about 3 coats each. That's just my personal preference. Absolutely love it, guys. Would highly recommend it. I will pop here or down below the price, and I will put a picture up as we're talking too. So the price is really reasonable. I love the fact that, as I said before, a lot of companies are coming out with the burgundy mascara, but they have come out with a double-ended. As far as I know, L'Oreal have come out with one. Lots of different companies have come out with one. Maybe there is ones that come out with double-ended, but I like the fact that these have come out with the burgundy. They've jumped on the trend, but they've also given you lengthening and voluming mascara. So let's just show you that again. So I think this one might be the volume. So this is what that looks like. And you've got that curved brush, which I really like. So this end here is the end I go in with the lower lashes, so I don't have to worry about it being too thick. So I just kind of look and I gently go in, and the color takes so quickly that you don't need a lot. And I just absolutely, I find that there's no you know, if I'm out in the rain, anything like that, I don't have an issue. I can go in with the other one too. I don't have to dip in again. So the product, I think I meant to say too, is there's not lots and lots of product comes out, which is good for me because it means you can build up. And then, you know, the same on this side. Again, you know, I'm always careful about what I use on my lower lashes. My go-to mascara has always been the Collection, which I have here to show you. And this is their Mile High, and it has the same kind of lengthening fiber brush. If I just show you, this is just in black, but this one has always been my go-to. It's the same kind of brush. You can see they're quite thin, gets in to those lashes. The fact that the lengthening one is so small that you can get into the inner lashes just makes a whole, you know, load of difference as well. So my review is absolutely pick it up, guys. If you're somebody who wants to try the burgundy, that's the last thing I wanted to say, is that if you can see, the burgundy isn't hugely strong, unless that's just one I've gotten. The burgundy isn't hugely strong, so when I take it out of the packaging, you can certainly see it's burgundy. Not that this is a huge thing for me, but on the lashes, and maybe it'll come out in the photos, it definitely lengthens, definitely volumes, but maybe it's the light. The pictures might come out different. I haven't seen like a huge, you know, amount of burgundy color, but that's not a huge issue for me. So yes, I would highly recommend it, guys. I will put up pictures. I hope you guys have a really good rest of your week, and I'll see you soon.